Good evening, and welcome to the 2017 Senior Awards Banquet. My name is Kevin Medjus, and I'm the Unit 12 Principal. I would first like to congratulate all of the students in attendance, and I hope you realize that it is your hard work that has led you to this special occasion. I also think it is important to acknowledge your parents who have been by your side through the entire journey and may have nudged you a time or two to get something done when you didn't feel like doing it. Your persistence in striving for academic excellence should be commended, and you have been an exemplary student and role model for your fellow students. I would like to take a minute to recognize some important people in the Mentor Exempted School District, and if you could hold your applause till the end, I would appreciate it. I would like the following to stand and be recognized. Superintendent, Mr. Matt Miller. Director of Information Technology Services, Mr. Hank Hartman. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Bill Porter. Director of Human Resources, Ms. Kathy Burnett. Director of Business Operations, Ms. Jen Skolsky. Director of Community Relations, Ms. Kristen Kirby. Building Principal, Mr. Andy Fetchick. Director of Career and Technical Education, Mr. Jason Crow. Athletic Director, Jeff Casella. Unit 11 Principal, Mr. Ryan McKnight. Unit 9 Principal, Ms. Suzanne Chin. Excuse me, Ms. Chin is the principal of the 10th grade. Unit 9 Principal, Ms. Crystal Wolf. I now need Ms. Harem and Ms. Crozan, who are the senior counselors, to come up to the stage to help recognize the summa cum laude recipients.
We're going to begin this evening by recognizing our students that are graduating with the highest honor, summa cum laude. Each student receiving this award has demonstrated an outstanding work ethic and has maintained a cumulative grade point average of 3.8 or higher throughout their high school career. Students, as your name is called, please come up to the stage to receive your award. We ask that everyone hold their applause until all the students have received their award to ensure that every student's name can be heard. Ariel Ackerman. Sonia Anufranco. Megan Arumpanil. Cameron Balabin. Lauren Bartasek.
Lord, it gets you every time.
Rachel Beller. Samantha Bengal. Kayla Berezny. Hallie Busher. Cassandra Berger. Shanna Burns. Bernadette Calvi. Rachel Cantwell. Allison Carey. Jacob Carlson. Kaylin Carroll. Jack Shaley. Thomas Cromez. Julia Kuva. Andrew Davis. Amelia DiBiasio. Amy Didabrand. Nicole Donaldson. Caitlin Donahoe. Brian Eichler. Gianna Fox. Connor Frakes. Kristen Funk. Mitchell Gagnon. Christina Guerra. Matthew Garlisi. Brittany Globe. Alexander Gonia. Elizabeth Gorjup. Megan Graff. Jillian Gunch. Drake Hambleton. Caitlin Hartman. Nicole Heffington. James Hendrickson. Wayne Ho. Calvin Hove. Faith Hruska. Joanne Wong. Patricia Hunley. Patrick Hunley. Sarah Hunt. Kathleen Hunsiger. Gareth Jobling. Katja Jasipovic. Kemi Casabwala. Kyle Curie. Allison Kennedy. Autumn Klobas.
Emma Lane. Jessica Languth. Mackenzie Levine. Adam Lewis. Ethan Lewis. Alex Lee. Nicholas Laporto. Andrea Lozano. Dana Mack. Thomas Markowitz. Alexandra Marins. Jesse McDonald. Allison McMahon. Alexis Mealy. Alicia Mendez. Cassidy Metzger. Marcus Molnar. Madeline Morrison. Marilyn Moyer. Kelly Mullins. Corinne Namake. Christopher Wynn. Thomas Knoll. Jonathan Nichol. Jordan Parisi. Zachary Parmenter. Lav Patel. Rachel Patterson. Samantha Patterson. Kayla Pettinger. Marina Pietrantozzi. Valerie Prunty. Haley Rado. Callie Randolph. Jared Roush. Emily Ray. Christine Reinke. Kayla Reeby. Caleb Rikacheski. Rania Sakwa. Megan Slattery. Hannah Speaker. Mantis Stungis. Sean Sertz. Alyssa Taglieri. Carmen Toth. Zeal Vagazia. Nathan Volker. Nicole Wallstrom. Rachel Wenzel. And Joshua Wisely.
She was late.
Just read it again.
Rachel Beller.
Yeah. What's happening now? We're gonna, me. Let's clap for everybody. Those keys are killing me. All right, I'm doing this next. Okay. All right.
Next, we would like to recognize those students who have completed an associate's degree through the College Credit Plus program at Lakeland Community College. These students received their degrees this past Saturday, May 13th. Will the following students please join us on stage? Cameron Balaban, Sean Bauer, Shanna Burns, Logan Feldkamp, Connor Frakes, Lucy Homrighouse, Andrea Lozano, Shane McClure, Zachary Parmator, Kylie Putney, Gianna Sluga, Jared St. John, and Andrew Winland. Congratulations to our graduates.
Thank you, guys. Woohoo! Did you get your? Sorry. Okay. This is marathon.
Tonight we are pleased to recognize several categories of AP Scholars. Would the following students please approach the stage? Kayla Berezny, Eamon Bracken, Mark Dakar, Gianna Fox, Elizabeth Gorjup, Jillian Gunch, Kyle Curie, Adam Lewis, Ethan Lewis, Rania Sakwa, John Smith, and Zeal Vagazia.
Where are they? Come on.
Just stand there while I say nice things about you. I would like to share our pride in being able to acknowledge a total of 35 AP Scholars in this year's senior class. The AP Scholar Awards program celebrates students who have performed exceptionally well on advanced placement exams during their high school careers. Students who acquire this level of achievement from the College Board are in elite company with a small number of top-performing high school students. The awards we present this evening do not include students' performance on their senior year AP exams, which they completed within the last week or so. Their level of achievement may well increase after their score reports are published in July. The students before you are the AP Scholars. These students have received scores of 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. Please congratulate these students who are this year's recipients of the AP Scholar Award. Our next group is the AP Scholar with Honors Award. Would the following students please join us on stage? Jack Shaley, Thomas Cromus, Jessica Languth, Jesse Luther, Jesse McDonald, Marcus Molnar, Callie Randolph, Caleb Rikacheski, Carmen Toth, and Nicole Wallstrom.
Stand here for a second.
The AP Scholar with Honor Award is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams. 10 members of the class of 2017 have earned the AP Scholar with Honors Award. Please congratulate these students.
Okay.
Will the following students please join us on stage? Sonia Enyaferenko, Megan Arumpanil, Rachel Beller, Andrew Davis, Wayne Ho, Alex Lee, Thomas Markowitz, Christopher Wynn, Jonathan Nichol, Lav Patel, Mantis Stungis, and Joshua Wisely. The AP Scholar with Distinction Award is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.5 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 5 or more of these exams. 12 members of our senior class have earned this achievement. Please join me in congratulating them. Our final AP Scholar Award is the National AP Scholar Award. This highest AP Scholar achievement is granted to those students in the United States who receive an average score of at least 4 on all AP exams and scores of 4 or higher on 8 or more of these exams. The young woman we recognize this evening took 8 AP exams during her first 3 years in high school and earned an average score of 4.75. The National AP Scholar Award is presented to Alexis Mealy.
Who's coming next?
Good evening. My name is Michelle Kane, and on behalf of the Mentor High School Art Department, I would like Cassie Berger to please join me on the stage. I'm not sure why I can't get through this tonight. I'm sorry. I did write something, but I think I'm going to just ditch that and tell you that I left my son's baseball game. He plays freshman ball for Mentor. We were down 2. He was up to bat, and I left because I love this girl so much, and I wanted to present her this award. I got mud on my boots, but here I am. Cassie has been witty and fun all year. She can be counted on for thoughtful responses and well thought out solutions. She participated in AP Studio Art exam this spring. She's a National Art Honor Society. What's really cool is she just won the Outstanding Interpretation Award in the National PTA Reflections Visual Art Contest this year, and she's going to Vegas. Cassie's commitment to earning top awards, besides being just a great person and an athlete, together with an outstanding work ethic, make her an inspiring art student for our department. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to present this recognition award to this deserving art student, along with a check from the Andy Snydar Foundation. And I'm going to let Mr. Snydar speak for a moment. The monies for this award were raised by friends and family of Andy Snydar and are to be awarded to an outstanding student. Congratulations, Cassie.
It is my privilege to be here for the 8th consecutive year, and we thank Mentor High School and the Art Department for allowing us to be part of tonight's celebration. I'd like to congratulate all of you students out there today, as you are Mentor High School's best and brightest and have excelled and gone beyond the average. By your presence here, this banquet, we congratulate all of you on your hard work and your perseverance. This year, Andy Snydar Foundation, set up by friends and family, chose to sponsor the Art Department Award in recognition of their student, not only of her hard work, but also to support and encourage her studies in the arts by giving this monetary award. The art is a means to state an opinion or a feeling, or else to create different views of reality. In my opinion, art brings beauty into the world. It can bring a sense of enjoyment, of wonderment. Art is obviously, in the beauty of art is in the eye of the beholder. However, one fact I am sure of is that the artists, through their work, can provoke thought, introspection, and discussion. So to this end, we are happy to recognize Ms. Cassandra Berger's achievements and hope she'll continue to make her art her passion. Congratulations for being chosen by the Art Department as one of their outstanding students, and wish you the best of success in all your future endeavors.
Hi, my name is Jason Crow, and I'm the coordinator of Career Tech. I'm going to be presenting the Business Department Outstanding Student of the Year Award. Would Megan Graff please join me up on stage? The Business Department would like to recognize Megan Graff as their Department Award recipient. Megan completed multiple business courses such as accounting, personal finance, and business management over the past 2 years. In each of these courses, she not only excelled academically, but she would take the time to help her peers and go the extra mile. Megan has outstanding leadership skills, whether she is involved in group projects, business activities, or being an active member of Mentor High School. Congratulations, Megan. Let's go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next will be the outstanding student from the Career Tech Department. Would Sophie Ells please join me up on stage? Let's see, Sophie. I'm still going to read a little bit about Sophie, though. Sophie Ells is an exceptional student in our marketing and entrepreneurship program. She is an intelligent, well-respected student with an outstanding work ethic and is always willing to help others. Sophie has performed at the top of her class with a program GPA of 4.0 and a cumulative GPA of 3.4 while taking multiple classes at Lakeland Community College. Sophie will be studying business next year at Cleveland State University, and we're very proud of all of her accomplishments within the Career Tech Department.
Good evening, I'm Chris Sauer, a senior English teacher. If I could please have Emily DiLiberto join me on stage. Each year, Mrs. Teleshek and I have the honor of selecting one student for the Cotaught English 12 Award. Like most students here tonight, our recipient has successfully balanced extracurricular activities with academic success. Her work ethic, attention to detail, and positivity in the face of adversity make her the most deserving candidate for this award. Mrs. Teleshek and I are proud to recognize the efforts of this year's Cotaught English 12 Award winner, Emily DiLiberto.
Good evening. Would Bobby Majikis please join me on stage? Articulate, hardworking, perseverant, humble. This is how Bobby's English teacher describes him. The first impression that a teacher often gets of a student is from his or her work. In Mrs. Johnson's class, they began the school year with a wide variety of writing assignments. While each assignment varied in length, style, and purpose, it was easy to see through his writing that Bobby has a gift. Mrs. Johnson thought at first that writing simply came easily for him. However, as the year progressed, she came to see Bobby as one of the hardest working students she has ever known. From staying after class to clarify expectations to following up on work when he was absent, Bobby made an effort to excel in all of the work given to him. As the year progressed, Mrs. Johnson saw that there was nothing Bobby couldn't accomplish with hard work and perseverance. Yet, she reports, Bobby is humble in his work and is satisfied not by recognition of his achievements, but in knowing that he gives 100% effort every time. Congratulations, Bobby, on receiving the 12 College English Award. Congratulations.
The recipient of this year's AP English Literature and Composition Award is Lexi Mealy. Please join me on stage. She is a student who is distinguished by her self-reliance, intrinsic motivation, and flawless writing. A voracious reader, the mere mention by a classmate or a teacher of a title sent Lexi on a quest to savor another story. She would return brimming with enthusiasm to discuss nuanced themes, stylistic choices, and character creation. She not only took other suggestions, but gave her own, entering the room each day with a quotation from a poem or praise for a novel she had discovered, devoured, and dissected. Her eloquent analyses rivaled those of literary scholars, while her interpretations sent us scampering down paths of literary discoveries. It is the characters who resonate with Lexi as she insists that every character, every person, every voice must be heard. Her desire to acknowledge even the barely audible voices will ensure that Lexi undoubtedly meets with success while remaining open to the unexpected and beautiful whispers along the way. It is my privilege to present this award to such an extraordinary young woman.
The final award the English department gives is the Tom Hollis Award. Tom Hollis was a member of the Mentor High School English department who died in 1989. The award that remembers him is given by the English department as a whole to the senior who exemplifies Tom's humanitarian concerns. Would Jessie Miller please come to the stage? Jessie Miller serves as a remarkable role model for her peers. Her passion and natural ability to lead by example has been a tremendous asset to our school and our community. Jessie is very deserving of the Tom Hollis Award due to her ability to inspire others by her actions as well as her involvement. Her leadership, passion for others, and giving spirit are unmatched. Altruistic leadership is what defines Jessie Miller. She has been appointed to central roles in programs helping students with special needs, Sparkle cheerleaders, and outreach to community members. She is also a strong advocate for diversity and acceptance. Jessie has earned a place at the top of the early childhood program, which takes great work ethic, but cannot be obtained without a natural ability to relate to and care deeply for others, especially the children in her care. Along with her dedication to serving, Jessie owns characteristics that are centered around what it truly means to be a humanitarian. Her motivation to make an impact and help others is something that has left a lasting impression on everyone lucky enough to know her. And as Jessie leaves Mentor High School, we are all eager to witness how her giving spirit will win her the admiration of the greater community as she leaves her beautiful mark upon the world. Congratulations, Jessie.
Lav Patel, could you come up, please? Each year, I have the wonderful opportunity of working with some of the most awesome math students at Mentor High School. While it's certainly difficult to choose one student to receive this award, one student did stand out this year for several reasons. Lav was a regular member of the Math League this year and helped us place second in our division for the Ohio Math League. We placed first the last 2 years. We got put down by a team from Avon Lake this year. Go figure. This was their first year, so that's our competition for next year. He also participated in the American Math Competition, which is a national contest. He was the highest scorer at Mentor High School for the AMC contest, which qualified him to be our Amy participant. That's the American Invitational Math exam, which is a 3-hour, and I'm sure he will share with you, very grueling contest. He has a real interest in problem solving and finding unique solutions to math problems. He frequently poses a problem on my board. I'll just look up and there's a problem that he invites the whole class to help him solve, as if it's his classroom and not my classroom. He has an innate understanding of math concepts and is willing to help his peers become better problem solvers. Congratulations to Lav for being this year's senior math recipient. Lav is also being recognized tonight for his successes on the AMC contest. Best of luck to you, Lav.
I'm Tom Ramsey, and I'm filling in for Vic Sen, the chemistry teacher. And his award winner was truly a standout in AP Chemistry this year. Impressively, he missed fewer than 10 questions on the combined 13 unit exams, that the course covered, and each exam had multiple questions taken from chemistry exams administered at universities such as Ohio State, Ohio University, Case Western. In addition, his laboratory skills were top-notch, and his lab skills were always completed with an attention to detail that many graduate students struggle to achieve. It was an honor to have Josh in class, as he not only achieved unprecedented levels of success individually, but he also helped raise those around him to greater successes as well, including his teacher, who was always striving to be sure that Josh was sufficiently challenged. Congratulations, Josh Wisely. Please come up. Now I'm here as me, the physics teacher, and we have an awesome group of physics students this year. But I think they would all agree that this young man, who was co-captain of our Science Olympiad team, is the best in the class. His presentation of physics is absolutely exquisite. Andrew Davis, please come forward. Congratulations, sir.
Good evening. I'm Jacqueline Nemus, and I will be presenting the award for the Outstanding AP Economics Student. Will Joshua Wisely please join me on stage? Josh is truly an exceptional student, and he is very deserving of this honor. Throughout the course of both a semester of macro and micro, Josh very rarely missed a single point on any examination. When it came to classwork and assignments, his work was definitely meticulous. It's been a pleasure to have Josh in class. It was an honor to have him ask me to be his senior project advisor as well. His level of knowledge and comprehension of the material is truly remarkable. He is a hardworking and focused student. He exemplifies what it takes to be a successful AP student, and this will definitely take him far in his life beyond Mentor High. It has been, again, a pleasure to have you in class, Josh, and I wish you the best of luck.
Hi, excuse me, my name is Marie Waltz, and I have the pleasure of presenting the AP European History Award. Will Jesse McDonald please join me on stage? AP European History is the study of European history since from 1450 to present, and it introduces students to the cultural, economic, political, and social developments that played a fundamental role in shaping the world in which we live. This year's recipient is display the kind of success in the classroom that makes a teacher proud. She demonstrates diligence and discipline in her thinking. She showed success in class projects, homework, quizzes, and tests. She was never beaten in any of our games that we played online. She did that, was always the winner. The quality of work, along with her strong work ethic and constant drive for excellence, are the characteristics that will make her a success in college and beyond. She also showed up a day last week, when she didn't even have to, because she was on senior project. It's my pleasure to present the AP European History Award to Jesse McDonald.
Will Lexi Neely please join us on stage? The Such Award has been established in the memory of Robert Such, who taught social studies for the Mentor Exempted Village Schools. This award is not presented every year, only when we find a deserving candidate. The award is presented by the department to the senior who has exhibited an excellence in social studies coursework, has been involved in community and school activities, and has expressed an interest in a career related to social studies. This year, we are awarding the Robert Such Award to Lexi Mealy.
There is a little bit more. One of our department members wanted to add his 2 cents. Mr. Wolski writes, there is no one more deserving of the Such Award than this student. She epitomizes what all of us in the as social studies teachers want in a student. She is passionate about every class in our field. She is very knowledgeable about the subject even before she sets foot in class. She asks great questions that go beyond the material presented in class. She is an extremely independent and capable young lady who took an independent study class because her passion for the subject matter would not allow her to not be in a social studies class. The best part, Lexi Mealy is not only going into a field of social studies, either in international or domestic realm, but she is also expanding horizons by attending Harvard University. This is a place where her skills and knowledge will be not only put to the test, but will be refined, enhanced, and expanded. When she enters the world, she will change the world for the better. Don't forget to keep your eyes peeled for a Mealy run for the White House. Congratulations, Lexi.
Good evening. My name is Kirsten Dickerson, and I teach French at Menor High School, and I am here to present this Senior World Language Award. We do not give this award very frequently anymore because normally our top performing students are in AP, which is now normally the junior year. So it is only when we find a student that has excelled not only in one language, but a second language that we meet and we decide to give this award. And tonight this award is given to Callie Randolph. As an upperclassman in her French classes, I'm sure Callie struggled, as we all do, with a unique struggle of tolerating a room full of freshmen. Callie did infinitely more than tolerate. She partnered with her younger peers, modeling respect, efficiency, and attention to detail, and gave them a glimpse of their own future, one of academic success, college planning, and schoolwork and life balance. Callie is an exceptional language student, but even more so, she's an exceptional person. And on behalf of the World Language Department of MHS, we thank you for spending 5 years with us, and we wish you luck and are confident that you will be wildly successful in college and beyond. Thank you.
My name is Adam Landry, and I'm the choir director at Mentor High School. Could the following 6 music students come to the stage? Stephen Shine, Keisha Dalal, Veronica Elliott, Zoe Perrier, Lauren Hodke, and Caroline Berlin. First, I'll award the department awards for both choir, band, and orchestra. This year's Mentor High School Choir Department Award goes to Stephen Shine. Stephen has been involved in every aspect of the choral program, including the concert mixed choir, men's chorus, chamber ensemble, and has received superior ratings at Ohio Music Education Association solo and ensemble events. He was selected for honor choirs at the district, state, and this year represented the Mentor choirs at the National Association for Music Education All National Honor Choir in Grapevine, Texas. Stephen is not only a talented singer, but is also someone whose leadership was instrumental in the successes of the Mentor High School Men's Chorus, who received a superior rating at OMEA State Large Group in their first year as a class at Mentor High School. Thank you and congratulations to Stephen Shine for a successful singing career. This year's Band Department Award is given to Veronica Elliott. Veronica is section leader of the Wind Ensemble, as well as a field commander in the FCMB. She was also a member of the high school jazz band, Lakeland Jazz Impact, and the Cleveland Youth Wind Symphony. Veronica has been accepted as a performer in the National Guard Band and will be going to the University of Dayton to study music therapy. Mr. Parimba and Mr. McMurtry thank Veronica for her contribution to the band department at Mentor High School. This year's Orchestra Department Award goes to Keisha Dalal, who's working on her senior project this evening. According to Mr. Yoke, Mentor Orchestra Director, Keisha is the embodiment of hard work and dedication. Starting off in concert orchestra 4 years ago and working her way to the top of symphony orchestra and the Mannheim Chamber Orchestra was no easy task. These past 2 years, Mr. Yoke states that she has been in the music practice rooms perhaps more than many other students. Many music wing students recently have remarked at how strange it is to not hear Keisha practicing in her usual practice spot every day. Next year, Keisha is off to the Baldwin-Wallace Conservatory of Music to proudly represent herself in our music program. Thanks for amazing 4 years of leadership to Keisha Dalal. We now will transition to the scholarships. The Hieronymus Foundation Music Scholarship is awarded to a Mentor High School senior who is actively involved in a performance group at Mentor High School. The scholarship is named for Ted Hieronymus, Director of Choirs, Mentor Top 25, and District Music Coordinator at Mentor High School from 1965 to 1997. This year, we have 2 outstanding recipients for the Hieronymus Foundation Scholarship. I had the pleasure of traveling both with Stephen Shine, as previously mentioned, and Zoe Perrier to Grapevine, Texas this past November to participate in the National Association for Music Education All-National All-Honor Choir and Band. These students were selected on the basis of competitive video auditions with music students from across the nation. It was truly an honor to watch our students perform at such a high level, and I know the experiences they had while they were in these groups will last a lifetime. Stephen Shine next year is traveling to DePaul University to study vocal performance. Zoe Perrier, a Mentor High School bassoonist, has participated in all aspects of the music program at Mentor High School, as well as ensembles such as the Cleveland Youth Wind Symphony, the Contemporary Youth Orchestra, and the Cleveland Orchestra Youth Orchestra. She will be attending Case Western Reserve University to study music as well. Congratulations to Stephen and Zoe, the Hieronymus Foundation Scholarship recipients. Cardinal Voice, our choir booster organization, also awards 3 scholarships which were handed out at our spring choir concert in the beginning of May. Our first scholarship recipient, once again, went to Stephen Shine. Senior Caroline Berlin has been a member of the choral program and a 4-year Top 25 member, and this year was selected as a member of the Ohio Music Education Association All-State Choir. Next year, she is attending Kent State University to major in psychology. Senior Lauren Hotke is a 4-year member of the choir program, as well as a member of Mentor Top 25 and Mentor Theater. Next year, she is attending Miami University and majoring in kinesiology. Congratulations, Cardinal Voice Scholarship recipients. Our last music scholarship is the Tammy Burns Scholarship. Tammy Burns was an active member of Mentor High School bands, concert choirs, and Top 25 from 1979 to 1981. She attended Heidelberg College as an elementary education major until she lost her battle with leukemia in 1983. This memorial scholarship was set up in her honor to be awarded to a Mentor High School senior who has been active in band and choir and who intends to pursue a degree in music. In honor of Tammy Burns, we would like to recognize Zoe Perrier once again and award her the Tammy Burns Scholarship. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Jackie Hoynes, and standing beside me is Bob Gronski. Once again tonight, we're acknowledging the generosity of our school district's longtime friend and my personal role model, and mentor, Mrs. Charlene Gronski. Sadly, Mrs. Gronski passed away over 2 years ago, but the family is continuing to honor her love for education and student success by awarding a $5,000 scholarship in her name. Charlene began her path as a strong female leader when she was in the U.S. Navy and worked in various Navy hospitals. Her belief in female leadership continued throughout her life as she mentored women to work hard and pursue to reach their dreams. Mrs. Gronski served on the Mentor School Board for over 24 years. During that time, she helped build the foundation for the strong school system Mentor schools continue to be today. Her legacy is in the bricks and mortar of the school system, such as the Fine Arts Center, the football stadium, the service building, as well as the opportunities Mentor students continue to have in the classroom, as well as the extracurricular activities they enjoy daily. In 2005, Mrs. Gronski began offering the Charlene Gronski Leadership Scholarship. She selected students demonstrating leadership skills to be awarded this scholarship. To date, over $60,000 has been given to Mentor High School students. This tradition is continuing tonight as the family is awarding another $5,000 scholarship. On behalf of Mr. Robert Gronski and the whole family, I am honored to present this year's Charlene Gronski Leadership Scholarship to Elizabeth Gorjup.
My name is Bill DeBrand. I'm the Lake County Commander with the American Legion. I'm also the 9th District Commander. We have an award here. It's an Abdul Scholarship Award. Back in November, the students took an A and G test, and the individual with the highest score receives a monetary scholarship from the Lake County Council and the American Legion. Can I have Alexander Goyer join me on stage, please? Great job. Thank you very much, sir. And congratulations, and good luck with your education.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
We are presenting the Dr. Theodore Webster Memorial Scholarship. Teddy took his education at Mentor High, Ohio State, and North Carolina, and made a real difference in the world. As a scientist, he benefited all of mankind. Also, it should be an inspiration that he received his doctorate degree at the age of 26. We were blessed to be his parents. We had many worthy applicants, but one of the essays just spoke to us, and we are honored and blessed to present this award and Ohio State cookies to Katja Josipovic.
Congratulations. Good evening. My name is Ross DeJohn Jr., and I first want to take the opportunity to congratulate the class of 2017 and continue the very best success in your future. Also, congratulations, parents. Being a parent myself and having 3 adult children, I know what that feels like, and I'm getting ready to have a granddaughter graduate from high school, so I congratulate all of you. It's a great honor and privilege to be here this evening and represent my parents, Ross and Carmela DeJohn, and all of our DeJohn funeral homes. Our family started this scholarship 24 years ago in honor of my parents, when my dad retired as mayor of Mayfield Heights, and my parents were so much dedicated to education. I lost both of my parents last year, and they say a loved one is never gone until their memory is forgotten. So now this officially has become the Ross and Carmela Memorial, Trust 100 Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship is presented to a senior who has demonstrated 5-star qualities: integrity, fairness, excellence, independence, and professionalism. 5-star qualities that we feel will propel the student to a leadership role in the future. What makes this award so special is the competition it generates. We've given over $40,000 of scholarships over the last 24 years, and this student is competing against all the Lake County schools, both private and public. The three independent judges have a very difficult time making their decisions. I'm so grateful that I'm not one of the judges, I'm just the presenter. This person's name will be installed in a plaque, which proudly hangs in our funeral home. It gives me a great pleasure to present a check for $500 and a certificate to Marilyn Moyer.
Good evening. My name is Kendra, and I am the team leader at Hudak Dental here in Mentor. Today, I am here to present a scholarship implemented by Hudak Dental. This year, Relax, Smile, and Serve. At Hudak Dental, our mission is to improve the quality of those we serve. This scholarship was created as a token of our appreciation to the wonderful communities we are so lucky to be a part of, and to recognize the work the students have done to improve the quality of life in their community. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting the Relax, Smile, and Serve Scholarship to Jessica Miller. Jessica wrote an essay detailing of how improved in quality of her life was in her community. I myself got to read Jessica's essay, and to read something so strong and pure from someone I have no idea who she was, and to be able to be a part of giving her something so great, it truly, truly inspired me to know how much of an impact she has on not just her school but in her community. And I myself was actually bawling my eyes out at home reading your essays. So on behalf of Dr. Hudak and the family at Hudak Dental, congratulations on the $1,000 scholarship. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Hello, I am Lynn Pearson. I'm Riley Pearson's mother, and I am here to present the OU Oh Yeah Riley Pearson Scholarship to a senior from Mentor High School going to OU. We have a series of applications, different essays that the kids write. I don't usually get a huge pick in everything and what is done. I don't have really anything to do with the Riley Pearson Fund financially or anything, but I do want to let you know that after my neighbor who runs the fund read everything and we kind of went through them, she doubled the scholarship. So she has the power to do that, so she wrote out a check, so the scholarship for this girl is doubled this year. And my daughter Holly has written on a Post-it note, because I kept pronouncing this last name wrong apparently, but the scholarship this year goes to Lexi Morenz. So one of the questions in the scholarship application is, just as Riley faced a lot of adversity with all her chemo treatments for so long and her leg issue and everything, that if you've ever had anything you had to overcome adversity, and it's not what the issue necessarily is, it's how you handle it, what you learn from it, or what you learn from somebody else going through it. And I think you're a very special girl. I think Lexi is very, very strong, and I think you're going to do very good things. I want you to have a great time at OU. I want you to have fun. It's you time now. And I just think the whole team just absolutely fell in love with you, even though we had no idea who you were. We definitely did. So I hope you have a great time there. I hope you enjoy everything. And if you need anything, let me know. At least if I have to come and bail you out of the clink, I'll know you're having a good time. So, just have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Would Jake Carlson please join me up here? Tonight, I am pleased to award the second annual Ron Stapleton Memorial Scholarship in honor of my late husband, Ron Stapleton, who graduated from Mentor High with the class of 1969. Ron was an accomplished distance runner, and we wanted the recipients of this scholarship to reflect the kind of qualities often found in distance runners. That is, the ability to dig a little deeper when you think you've depleted everything you have, and to find what it takes to cross the finish line. Ron Stapleton held the school's record for the mile for 47 years. Last year, when we were here to award this scholarship, the very first one, it was the oldest school record. We presented the first Ron Stapleton Memorial Scholarship to an outstanding student who competed at state finals 2 weeks later, and at that meet broke Ron's record. We knew then that the torch had been passed to a new generation of outstanding mentor students. The student selected to receive the award this year is currently one of those outstanding individuals. He's not only an accomplished scholar and athlete, but he goes above and beyond what's expected of him. Going out of his way to help others is something that comes natural to him. I'm honored to present this scholarship to someone who possesses the character and integrity that the Ron Stapleton Memorial Scholarship is designed to recognize. Congratulations to Jake Carlson.
Hello, parents and students. My name is Sean Zabazik. I'm here to present the Richard G. Small Memorial Scholarship Fund. Would these three students please join me on stage? Christopher Wynn, Jared Rausch, and Jacob Carlson. The Richard Small Memorial Scholarship Fund was started in 2005 after the passing of CEO and founder of Cleveland Construction. Richard Small was a Mentor High student, resident, and businessman for many years, and the owners of Cleveland Construction started a memorial scholarship fund to honor his legacy and commitment to the city of Mentor and Mentor High students. We'd like to just congratulate Christopher, Jared, and Jacob. They are receiving a $2,000 scholarship today. So thank you, parents, and good luck, students.
On behalf of the Rita Matteo Memorial Scholarship Board, it is my pleasure to present our 2017 award recipients to Cassandra Berger and Kyle Curie. For many years, Rita Matteo was an active participant in the Brentmore PTO, always encouraging students to engage in fun and worthwhile community activities. In 1988, after she passed away from breast cancer, the Brentmore PTO established the Rita Matteo Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship recognizes students who reflect the character and spirit of Rita in their dedication to community service. In 2008, the Matteo family assumed responsibility of the scholarship, and on August 6th, we'll be hosting our 9th annual golf outing to raise money for the award. Our goal is to raise $15,000 to give back to the students of Lake County next spring. This year, we present the award to 4 students, 2 from Mentor High and 2 from Lake Catholic. These students have contributed over 2,000 hours of service to their community. Kick for the Cure, Sparkle Cheerleading, Safety Town, and the American Red Cross, just to name a few. Their teachers describe them as highly motivated, charismatic, appreciates the process of learning, and has the ability to brighten your day. Congratulations to Cassandra and Kyle.
Good evening. My name is Charlie Bowman. I'm representing the Mentor High School class of 1976. This is the first scholarship that we've given out. At our 40-year reunion this last summer, we took up the idea of creating a sustaining scholarship program. We're delighted and honored to give our first scholarship to Caleb Rikacheski. Caleb's application was chosen from 11 astounding and outstanding applications. So Caleb, I think, as being our first recipient, set the bar very high for whoever's going to get it next year and years beyond. Caleb even hung out with our classmates at our annual dinner 2 weeks ago. With all the 40 and 50, 60-year-olds, he did really well. Speaks well to his maturity or patience. So we want to award this $1,000 scholarship to Caleb as he goes off to The Ohio State University. Congratulations, Caleb.
Good evening. I'm Michelle Graff, and as a trustee of the Mentor Schools Foundation, it's my pleasure tonight to recognize 2 outstanding students. So Caleb, if you could come back up, and have Samantha Bengal join him on stage as well. It's our pleasure to award each of these students a scholarship in the amount of $750. And the Mentor Schools Foundation, in case you're not familiar, we've been in existence for over 25 years. And our organization, we award grants to teachers for innovative and creative programs. So please continue to support our events like the annual Thanksgiving Day breakfast, as well as the Mentor Schools Readathon, so we could continue to recognize outstanding students such as this. Congratulations, Samantha and Caleb.
Good evening. I'm Ed Brown, along with Pam Trevisano to the right of me. We are representing the Mentor Area Chamber of Commerce Foundation. The Mentor Chamber Foundation is a nonprofit organization that operates with the goal of encouraging a partnership between our community's youth and businesses while promoting the importance of education. We are very honored to be here to present a brand new Chamber Scholarship to a very deserving Mentor High School senior, Brianna Smith. Would Brianna please join us on stage? Each year, the Mentor Chamber Foundation has awarded 6 $1,000 scholarships to high school seniors through a student application process and are presented at a monthly meeting in the spring to the recipients. In awarding this new scholarship, we decided to enlist the Mentor High School business teachers to help us identify a business student who is committed to business education, and that's how Brianna was able to win.
According to our teachers, Brianna is a perfect fit for our scholarship. She has taken every business elective course that Mentor High School has to offer, including committing to the Career Tech Education Program of Marketing and Entrepreneurship, both her junior and senior years. Brianna's business course teacher says she is extremely hardworking, goes above and beyond, and is a pleasure to have in class. She currently holds down 2 jobs in Mentor, serves as the student ambassador to the Lakeshore Compact, and has competed as an accounting event through the DECA Club. Brianna will be attending BGSU next year to pursue a degree in accounting. When we first identified this scholarship, I raised my hand really high because I kind of followed that same path, and I got to meet her today as a Mentor High School business student myself who studied accounting at Bowling Green. So I look forward to mentoring Brianna and staying part of her life. So congratulations. We're very proud that you're our first recipient of this award.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Teresa Ackerman, and I am the president for the Mentor High School PTSA. Each fall, PTSA hosts the homecoming dance at Mentor High School. It's our big fundraising event each year. A portion of the proceeds from the dance go towards scholarships for seniors who are current PTSA members. This year, we were able to have 4 $1,000 scholarships. Now, before I mention the names of these 4 deserving people, I want to thank all of the parents, teachers, and students for making our group successful. Without you, we could not have done it. When I call your name, please come up to the stage to receive your check and certificate. Andrew Davis, Marcus Molnar, Marilyn Moyer, and Joshua Wisely. Thank you.
Good evening. Would the following students please join me on stage? Rachel Beller, Cassandra Berger, Elizabeth Gorjup, Nicole Heffington, and Marilyn Moyer. On behalf of the Cardinal Parents Club, I would like to congratulate all of our 2017 graduating seniors. Cardinals Parent Club is awarding 5 scholarships. These scholarships are dedicated to the memory of both Robert I. Miller and Becky Horvath. Robert was a member of the Cardinal Parents Club for many years. He was a kind and dedicated volunteer. Becky was a 1996 graduate of MHS and died in 1997 at the age of 19 while a student at Ohio State University. CPC is proud to present the following 5 $1,000 scholarships. Rachel Beller. Rachel has spent 27 hours as a CPC volunteer for concession stands and the car washes. She will be attending Case Western Reserve University in the fall and will be pursuing a degree in chemical engineering. She played fast pitch for all 4 years in high school, 3 of them on varsity. She is also a section leader in the Fighting Cardinal Marching Band, a member of the National Honor Society, Triumph Music Honor Society, Cleveland Youth Wind Symphony, Mentor High School Pep Band, and the Lakeland Community College Jazz Impact. Her teacher recommendation says she was a leader in the lab, positively contributed to class discussion, turned in high-quality work, and challenged him on a scientific level. Our next winner is Cassandra Berger. Cassandra spent approximately 16 hours volunteering for CPC in the concession stands and at the car washes. She will be attending Slippery Rock University in the fall and will study exercise science, pursuing a doctorate in physical therapy. She has played soccer for Mentor High School and has been a volunteer at Kick for the Cure, Mentor Soccer Camp, Vacation Bible School, and Mentor Safety Town, totaling more than 350 hours of volunteer time. Her coach's recommendation said that she never needed the title to be a leader, but her ability to lead through her actions and positive attitude earned her the title of captain. Her teacher recommendation said she is the complete package, a great attitude, a great work ethic, great organizational skills, fantastic determination, and a desire to perform at the highest level possible. Our third winner is Elizabeth Gorjup. Elizabeth has approximately 20 hours volunteering with CPC in the concession stands at the Cardinal Craft Show. She has been accepted at 3 universities, Miami, Loyola, and Cleveland State, where she plans on pursuing a master's degree in mathematics. She played on the tennis team, 3 years on the varsity level, and also participated on the swim team. She was a Girl Scout, a member of the National Honor Society, completed leadership Lake County, and volunteered for Relay for Life, Cleveland Give Camp, and SNJP Lodge. Her teacher recommendation says she is intelligent, friendly, and driven. Her coach says she is a fine player, an outstanding individual, and understands the value of goal setting and the importance of teamwork. Nicole Hevington. Nicole has volunteered 27 hours at CPC in the concession stands, car washes, and craft show setup. She will be attending John Carroll University and will pursue a medical degree to achieve her goal of becoming a neonatal nurse. She was a starter during her 4 years of basketball at Mentor and was a captain in her senior year. She will continue playing basketball at John Carroll. She has volunteered with Lake Metro Parks, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Cards for a Cure, and Mentor High School's Relay for Life. Nicole's coach says she is determined to be successful and that her work ethic far exceeds that of most student athletes. Her teacher recommendations say she stood out as a leader, high achiever, and balanced high academic achievement with extracurricular activities. Fifth scholarship winner is Marilyn Moyer. Marilyn's volunteered with CPC during track meets and the 50-50 raffle ticket sales. She will be studying pre-veterinary at the University of Findlay and plans to be an emergency care veterinarian. Marilyn played basketball for Mentor High School. She was a volunteer with Cards, City Fest, and Believe and Achieve basketball camp for students with autism. Marilyn volunteered for a research position at Case Western University over 2 summers that focused on studying acute respiratory distress syndrome to impact people with cystic fibrosis. Her teacher recommendation says she can always be relied upon to complete a task with excellent quality. Please join me in congratulating all of our 2017 Cardinal Parents Club scholarship winners. We wish you much success.
Good evening. My name is Christina Malinowski, and I'm a technology specialist at Brentmore and Hopkins Elementary Schools. And I'm a member of the Mentor Teachers Association Exec Board this year. And as a member of the Exec Board, I had the pleasure of serving on the Scholarship Committee. The MTA Committee is made up of about 10 teachers throughout the district on the elementary, middle school, and high school level. Members of the committee thoroughly read over 30 applications, and needless to say, it was a tough choice. There's so much potential in this room for the class of 2017. So I'll be presenting tonight 2 different scholarships. The first scholarship I'm presenting tonight is the Lois Stoll Scholarship of $500, which goes to a student who is pursuing education. We are awarding two of them this year because there were 2 deserving students. Lois Stoll was a Mentor Teachers Association president from 1975 to 1979. It was a time when Mentor Schools was growing, and so was the Mentor Teacher Association. This scholarship honors her leadership and devotion to the Mentor Schools community. Tonight's first Lois Stoll Scholarship recipient is Samantha Bengal. Samantha plans to pursue a degree in world language education, specifically teaching French. She wants to influence her future students' lives and teach them about the French language and culture. To prepare, Samantha has been a member of the Mentor French Club and completed French all the way up to French 4. One of Samantha's teachers, Miss Dickerson, said, "Sam shows a singular interest in French that pushes her to seek out opportunities for growth, practice, and displays a level of maturity, focus, and dedication that is rare in a high school student." Because of her passion for world language education and her scholarship accomplishments, MTA is proud to name her as one of the Lois Stoll Scholarship recipients of 2017. Thank you. Okay, the second Lois Stoll Scholarship recipient is Amy Diddy Brand. Come on up. Amy plans to attend Kent State University and pursue a degree in integrated mathematics to one day teach middle school or high school math. She wants to share her love of math with her future students. At Mentor High, Amy has been a member of the majorette line and the bowling team. One of Amy's teachers, Miss Fisher, said, while Amy's solid understanding of mathematical concepts may be a driving force in her decision to pursue a career as a math educator, it is her communication and leadership skills that I see as the true predictors of her success in the career choice. Because of her passion of mathematics and her scholarship accomplishments, MTA is proud to name Amy as the Lois Stoll Scholarship recipient also. So the second scholarship is the MTA scholarship. I'd like to invite up here Megan Rumpanail, Elizabeth Gorjup, Lav Patel, and Caleb Rick Acheski. So the Mentor Teachers Association General Scholarship, they will each receive $1,000 for their 4-year degree. Congratulations, you guys. So the first person that we awarded our scholarship to was Megan Rumpanail. Megan highly impressed the scholarship committee with her involvement in and outside of the Mentor School community. Megan is the varsity soccer team captain, the president of NHS, a member of Science Olympiad team, and also holds a very high GPA. She plans to pursue a degree in nursing and eventually become a nurse anesthetist. She plans to attend Case Western University. One of Megan's teachers, Miss Boyle, says that Megan is intelligent, insightful, mature, respectful, and rises to every challenge placed before her and exceeds expectations at every turn. Because of her dedication to her education and the Mentor Schools community, MTA is proud to present this scholarship to Megan. Our second recipient is Elizabeth Gorjup. Elizabeth also impressed the scholarship committee with her dedication to her education and involvement with a variety of Mentor School activities. At Mentor High, Elizabeth is very involved in varsity tennis, which is dear to my heart, the swim team, and is the treasurer of both NHS and student government, as well as many volunteer activities. Elizabeth plans to attend Miami University and major in the field of mathematics. Ms. Rodiger says, in a class of the most talented students at MHS, Elizabeth stands out as a superior both in terms of her academic achievements and her incredible work ethic. Because of her dedication to her education in the Mentor Schools community, MTA is proud to present this scholarship to Elizabeth. Congratulations. Our third recipient is Lav Patel. Lav impressed our committee also with his high scholastic achievement and his passion for science. Lav plans to major in the medical field at Ohio State University this fall. He has been involved with the Science Olympiad, Ecology Club, Green, Mentor, and Math League, among many other activities, but has also completed science research at Lubrizol. Mr. Sen, Lav's chemistry teacher, says that Lav will enlighten the people and places around him wherever he goes, just as he has at Mentor High. Because of his dedication, we definitely award this scholarship to Lav. Congratulations. And last but not least, the last recipient is Caleb Rikacheski. Caleb is very busy, and he has been involved with Science Olympiad, Math League, the football team, and too many other volunteer positions and activities to count. The committee, however, was very impressed with Caleb's scholastic achievements while maintaining membership in many of these activities, in addition to completing work as a researcher for the Kevin P. Clinton Wildlife Center in Kirtland. Caleb plans to major in biology and continue to study and help animals in need. Tammy O'Neill from the Lake Metro Parks Wildlife Center says that Caleb is highly motivated and understands that with success comes hard work, as he has shown in his over 300 hours of volunteer work at the center. Because of his dedication and his education achievements at the Mentor High School community, we proudly present this scholarship to Caleb. Thank you very much.
This time I'm filling in for Ed Coyle, president of the Science Olympiad Booster Club. He's dealing with ill parents in Arizona. And he gave me a speech, but I could probably say a couple of things about Science Olympiad. So we need to see our captains, Nicole Wallstrom and Andrew Davis, Thomas Cromus and Megan Ruppel. Andrew and Megan are captains of the team, and that is, I'm sorry. Who are you? Yeah. Nicole and Andrew are captains of the team, and that is not an honorary thing, that's a job. They are the staff that keeps us organized. And this year, for the first time ever, we are state champions in Ohio, and thanks to their leadership. These kids work incredibly hard. We've had teachers from our school go to other states and they say, in Ohio, it is highly competitive. And so this year, to make it to nationals as state champions, they beat last year's 5th-ranked team, Centerville, that didn't even make the cut this year. They beat Solon, and they also beat a rising star in Mason, Ohio. And these kids work from October up through tomorrow night. As we go to nationals this weekend. Science Olympiad has been doing STEM for 33 years before people even heard of the word STEM. 2/3 are paper events, astronomy, invasive species, you name it, we do it. Building events, they have helicopters and they have electric vehicles that they program using an onboard computer, Raspberry Pi. It's just an amazing thing. What I wanted to say special about Thomas and Megan is that we had a very emotionally brutal time after we qualified for states. We run 2 teams the regular season, and we had to get down to 1 team. And we were not able to find a space on the team for both Megan and Thomas. And rather than disappear, they really understood what team needs, and they continue to work with the team. One of the events that they coached was experimental design. And your students came in first in the state of Ohio in experimental design. It was an amazing thing to watch. Perhaps Thomas isn't here tonight because he's probably doing building events, helping with that. So I salute you guys. You do a tremendous job.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Ernst. I'm a director for the Lake Geauga Bowling Association. Every year, the Lake Geauga Bowling Association has awarded 4 $1,000 scholarships to deserving student athletes within the two Lake and Geauga counties. This year, the owner of the pro shop at Scores Fun Center, Toth Scoremore, added another $1,000 to be given out. And this year's first winner of the $1,000 Scoremore Youth Scholarship is being awarded to Thomas Markowitz. Take your time, Tom. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
Checks in the mail.
I am pleased to invite Aaron Richardella to the stage for our next award. Come on up so I can say some stuff about you. The Brian Eulis Memorial Scholarship is presented by Ms. Judy Zakowitz, the mother of Brian Eulis. This award is presented each year to the Mentor High School senior who has achieved the most significant increase to his or her grade point average between freshman and senior years. This year's recipient has raised his cumulative grade point average a full point on our 4-point scale. I'm truly not sure that I've ever seen that kind of an increase in my career. Transition from middle to high school definitely comes more easily for some students than it does for others. Despite a little bit of a rough start, Aaron has been steadily increasing his grades each year of high school. He has earned a grade point average of 3.6 or above each quarter this year, making his senior year a highly successful, culminating academic experience for him. My admiration for Aaron comes not only from his hard work, but also from the fact that in spite of any struggles, he has maintained his friendly, respectful, witty, and pleasant demeanor every single day. I want to thank you, Aaron, for showing us, most especially this school year, what we all knew you have been capable of all along. It is my honor to award the Brian Eulis Memorial Scholarship for the Most Improved Mentor High School Senior to Aaron Richardella. Will the following students please join us on stage? Rachel Beller, Andrew Davis, Wayne Ho, Alexis Mealy, Chris Wynn, Nicole Wallstrom, and Joshua Wisely. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an annual academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. The mission of this program is to recognize and honor the most academically talented students across the nation. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship qualifying test their junior year. Of the 1.6 million students that entered the 2017 National Merit Scholarship Competition,
approximately 15,000 students nationwide, were named as National Merit Finalists. This year, we have the privilege of honoring these 7 students with this recognition. Please join us in congratulating each of our 2017 National Merit Finalists.
Good evening. My name is Matt Miller, Superintendent of Mentor Schools. I have the privilege of presenting the Phi Beta Kappa Award tonight. Would Latif Patel please join me on stage? The Cleveland Association of the Phi Beta Kappa has been recognizing academic achievement among graduating seniors for more than 50 years. Mentor High School typically chooses the graduating senior with the highest grade point average in the class at the time of the selection, in this case nearly a 4.4, as long as that student also demonstrates qualities of academic honesty, goes beyond assignments and requirements, and contributes to the intellectual environment of their community and participates in extracurricular activities. Lav most certainly fits this criteria and has been a model student during his time at Mentor Schools. Along with making the most of his academic opportunities by taking the rigorous coursework offered, Lav also participates in extracurricular activities. He's a member of the Math League, Model UN, and state champion Science Olympiad teams, to name a few, and has demonstrated a commitment to community service worth celebrating. We know Lav is leaving Mentor High School bound for big opportunities, beginning with his enrollment at The Ohio State University, where he has earned the Maximus International Scholarship next year to study medicine. Congratulations, Lav.
Good evening. My name is Jeff Casal. I'm the athletic director here at Mentor High School, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce some student athletes who have earned some athletic honors throughout this past school year. Our first award, it's my pleasure to introduce 2 student athletes that will be receiving the Ohio High School Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Awards. Would Elizabeth Gorjup and Zachary Pomander join me on stage, please? The OHSA Scholar Athlete Awards are given to 1 male and 1 female student athlete who have the highest scholastic average at the end of the first semester, who have received at least 3 varsity letters in their careers. Both are in the running for scholarships from the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Northeast Ohio District Athletic Board, which will be awarded in June. Elizabeth lettered both in tennis and our swimming and diving program at MHS, and Zachary was also a letterman with our swimming and diving program. Please join me in congratulating them. It is now my pleasure to award the Ohio High School Athletic Association Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award. Would Samantha Meyer and Parker Broncala join me on stage, please? The Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award is given to a male and female student in each member school in Ohio. Archie Griffin is a 2-time recipient of the Heisman Trophy as a running back for Ohio State and is active in promoting sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity with the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Samantha and Parker were selected by our coaching staff for these same qualities at Mentor High. Samantha was a member of our cross-country and track programs, and Parker was a wrestler at MHS. Both of these individuals demonstrated sportsmanship and great character on and off the playing fields of Mentor High. So please join me in congratulating both of them. The final award is our Dean Nicholas Citizenship and Sportsmanship Award. And this is given to a senior who, by leadership and example, had done the most during his or her high school career to promote the betterment of the school and community. The award is named in honor of Marine Lance Corporal Dean Nicholas, who was killed in Vietnam in 1968. A permanent plaque hangs in the MHS athletic hallway with all the student athletes who have been presented with this award. This award is voted on by the head coaches of Mentor High, and the coaches select a student athlete based on the overriding qualities of ethics, leadership, and community service, as well as being a well-rounded student. This year's recipient was a member of our boys basketball program. He was Greater Cleveland Conference Co-Player of the Year this past season and demonstrated consistent character in and out of the classroom and gymnasium of Mentor High. A quality young man who represents the qualities of what we want in our student athletes and a perfect example of this award. Please join me in congratulating Jack Korsak for the 2017 Dean Nicholas Citizenship Award. Thank you. Jack's not here. Okay. Thank you, Jack.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sergeant Workman, and I'm here on behalf of Staff Sergeant Shepard to present these awards. And I will begin with the Scholastic Excellence Award. For 241 years, the Marine Corps has been recognized as the best military organization in the world. We earned that reputation because the Marines teach every new recruit the value of physical and mental strength. Mental strength comes through academic study. We encourage the nation's youth to complete high school, and we also offer every Marine several methods of going to college at our expense. I am honored to recognize the efforts of a special student. This student has demonstrated outstanding citizenship and leadership in academics. The United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Scholastic Excellence Award to Alexis Mealy. And last but not least, we have the Distinguished Athlete Awards. Since the United States Marine Corps was established 241 years ago, we have enjoyed some of the most demanding physical standards in the world. We require our Marines to be in their absolute top physical condition in order for the Marine Corps to be successful in its missions. The Marine Corps realizes that the foundation for good physical fitness is laid in the high school athletic organizations. In addition to good training habits, high school athletes are well aware of teamwork and discipline, two important elements in the makeup of a Marine. For this reason, the United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in supporting high school athletics by presenting the Distinguished Athlete Award. This year's two recipients who are recognized for displaying courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership as high school athletes are Shane McClure and Carly Swider. That's all I have. Thank you.
The Students' Choice Award is voted on by seniors who choose the teacher at Mentor High School they feel is most outstanding. A teacher can win this award only once every 5 years. The Students' Choice Award holds a very special place for teachers because the award comes from the people we are here to serve, our students. There was actually a tie this year for the award, an unprecedented tie between Mr. Sauer and Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns could not join us tonight, so it is my honor to present this award to Mr. Sauer. From the moment he began teaching at Mentor High School, Mr. Sauer has sought out ways to positively impact the lives of students. He has led student organizations with the intent of fostering acceptance and understanding in our school community. We have Mr. Sauer to thank for the Post-it notes that students find on their lockers, where every single student at Mentor High walks in to start the day with a positive message. Mr. Sauer is highly praised by his students for how he treats them as individuals who have their own stories to tell. On the Students' Choice nomination forms, the common theme from all of his students is that Mr. Sauer is always there for them and that he truly cares about their education and their lives. On one nomination form, a student writes, "He honestly cares about his students and wants them to succeed in life." Another said, "He always inspired me to be the very best I could be." Mr. Sauer's office mates report that students always trickle in and out of the office looking for academic help, feedback, and advice. Even when his schedule is seemingly jam-packed, Mr. Sauer never turns away a student and always finds a way to make every student feel welcomed at Mentor High School. Mr. Sauer inspires even reluctant learners to look ahead to their own bright futures. One of these students wrote, "Mr. Sauer was very supportive of my military path. He took the time to help me when I was almost too far behind to be saved." Mr. Sauer has truly found his passion in life, and he is helping each of his students to find theirs. As a teacher, there is no greater charge than to positively impact your students' lives, and there is no greater honor than to hear from students that you have made a difference for them and have made their lives and their futures better. Congratulations, Mr. Sauer, on this award where students have acknowledged the outstanding effect you have had on who they are and who they now want to become.
Before we end this wonderful evening, I would like to say thank you to two women whom this night could not have happened without their tremendous help and efforts. Would Miss Kirby and Miss Watson please stand? I have had the privilege over the past 4 years to be unit principal to these fine young men and women and would like to congratulate them again on their accomplishments and scholarships. Before we end the ceremony, I would like to invite all the award winners up to the stage for one group picture. You can come on up.